Imagine waking up in the morning knowing that whatever others say or do, your inner peace will remain untouched. This is the promise of Stoicism, not to stop feeling, but to stop being a slave to offenses. The Stoics did not live in a gentle world. Insults, betrayals, and injustice were everywhere, just as they are today. Their power did not come from changing other people, but from transforming their own inner response. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Today I shall meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and unsocial." He did not write this to complain, but to prepare his mind. He knew that offenses would come, and because he expected them, they lost their power to shock him. The first Stoic secret is simple and revolutionary. It is not other people's words that hurt you, but the meaning you give to those words. Between what someone says and what you feel, there is a space. In that space lives your freedom. When someone offends you, your first impulse is to react. You get angry, you defend yourself, you answer harshly, or you close down. But in that moment, you have already handed them control over your inner state. Stoicism invites you to do something different. Pause. Do not chase the offense. Do not grab their words as if they were absolute truth. Ask yourself instead, does what they said truly describe me, or only reveal something about them? Most of the time, the insult speaks more about the other person's wound than your worth. A peaceful person does not need to humiliate, hurt, or belittle. Those who offend are often full of fear, frustration, and insecurity. Epictetus reminded his students, "Remember that the one who insults shows only his opinion." An opinion is not a divine decree and not an eternal sentence. It is just a thought formed in the mind of another imperfect human being. Consider this. A barking dog does not make you question your worth. It is just expressing what it feels in its limited way. Why should human insults be any different? They are also expressions coming from limited understanding and wounded hearts. Real-life example. Imagine someone calls your presentation terrible. Your ego wants to defend, to argue, to attack back. But the Stoic response is to ask, is there something useful hidden inside this rough package? If yes, you take the lesson and leave the poison. If no, you return the package to the sender and you do not keep it in your heart. Another example. A family member tells you that you are lazy and unmotivated. You feel the sting, the familiar anger rising. But pause and ask, is this a clear description of my life or a reflection of their own frustration? Often, their judgment says more about their inner storm than about your reality. Think of words as weather. They come and go, but you are not the weather. You are the person standing in the weather, choosing how to dress for it. If you enjoy this kind of timeless wisdom and want more content on Stoicism and inner peace, take a moment now to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos on mastering your mind and protecting your peace. The second Stoic secret is to separate what is in your control from what is not. Other people's words, judgments, and reactions are not under your control. What is under your control is how you interpret them and how you choose to respond. When someone offends you, ask yourself, is this within my power to change? If the answer is no, your task is not to fight it, but to let it pass like a wave that rises and falls. Picture this scenario. Someone criticizes your work harshly in public. Your ego wants to prove them wrong, to win the argument, to save your image. But the Stoic question is, what depends on me right now? Your tone of voice depends on you. Your choice of words depends on you. Your decision to continue growing instead of shrinking depends on you. The ancient Stoics used a powerful mental exercise called the view from above. Imagine rising above the situation, as if you were looking down from a great height. From there, you see yourself, the other person, the room, the city, the whole planet. What felt huge now becomes small, a tiny episode in the vast story of your life. This perspective does not erase the pain, but it shrinks the offense to its real size. You remember that this moment will pass, and what will remain is the person you chose to be within it. This does not mean becoming cold or numb. Stoics were not stone statues. They simply refused to add extra suffering on top of the pain that life already brings. Someone disrespects you. You may feel a sting in that moment. That is human. But you can choose not to replay the scene in your mind 100 times. Every time you relive the insult, you invite that person back into your mind. It is like carrying your enemy inside you. Stoicism teaches you to guard your inner space. Think of your mind as a sacred temple. You are the guardian at the gate. You decide which thoughts and which voices are allowed to enter. Not everything that knocks on the door deserves to come in. The third Stoic secret is to turn every offense into training. Each provocation becomes a chance to practice wisdom. You can say to yourself, here is an exercise for my patience, my calm, my freedom. Imagine you are in a gym. The weights are difficult situations, criticisms, and harsh words. If you lift them with the right posture, you grow stronger. If you refuse every effort, you stay weak. Marcus Aurelius suggested seeing obstacles as part of the path, not as a mistake of fate. So even an offense can become a teacher. Not a gentle teacher, perhaps, but a useful one. Here is a simple exercise you can try. The next time someone offends you, do not answer immediately. First, notice your body, your breath, your heartbeat, the tension in your shoulders. Just observe without judging yourself for feeling what you feel. Then ask, if I respond from this state, will I be proud of my reaction tomorrow? If the answer is no, take one more breath. Give yourself a few seconds to return to your values before you return to the conversation. How can you live this in daily life? Start with 3 simple practices. First practice, expect that offenses will come. In the morning, remind yourself, today, someone may judge, misunderstand, or criticize me. If you are prepared, you are not shocked, and surprise is what often amplifies the pain. Think of it as wearing spiritual armor. The armor does not stop the arrows from flying, but it prevents them from going straight into your heart. Second practice, take 1 conscious breath before responding. When anger rises or your ego wants to strike back, pause. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly, and whisper inside, I still have the power to choose my response. This simple breath is like pressing a reset button on your nervous system. It tells your body, we are not in danger, we can respond wisely. 3 deep breaths can transform a moment of chaos into a moment of clarity. Third practice, decide which version of yourself you want to feed. Do you want to nourish the reactive self, ruled by wounded pride? Or the wise self that chooses inner peace even when the ego demands revenge? Sometimes, the most powerful answer to an offense is silence. Not a bitter silence, but a clear silence that says, my peace is more valuable than this argument. Other times, the wisest answer is a calm and firm boundary. Not to humiliate the other person, but to honor your own dignity. I do not accept being spoken to this way, but I will continue to respect myself. Stoicism helps you remember that true respect begins within. When you know who you are, insults lose their grip. Other people's words cannot reach the deepest part of your worth. Change does not happen overnight. Becoming less vulnerable to offenses is a daily practice. Every small inner victory is a step toward greater freedom. You can start today. Think of an offense that still hurts, a phrase you keep replaying in your mind. Observe it as if it did not belong to you, as just a sound that once passed through the air. Ask yourself, does this phrase truly define my value? Or is it only an echo of the pain of the person who said it? Allow that phrase to slowly lose its power over your emotions. Remember, no one can enter your mind without your permission. Your true fortress is not made of walls, but of awareness and choice. This is where Stoicism works, brick by brick, thought by thought. Each time you refuse to let an offense destroy your peace, you are building your character. You are telling life, I cannot control others, but I can protect my heart. And that is one of the greatest freedoms a human being can claim. Keep this truth with you. You are not what others say about you. You are what you choose to become, in spite of what they say. If this message resonates with you, support this journey of wisdom and inner growth. Like this video so it can reach more people. Subscribe to the channel for more Stoic and spiritual insights. Share it with someone who is struggling with hurtful words. And write in the comments one offense you are finally ready to let go of today. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to read.